Hello, you lovely bunch of English-speaking people out there, and you 72 subscribers. 72 frig, we're still there. Okay, if you enjoy this this tutorial, just let me know. Click on the bell button, write to me, do whatever you need to do, get some friends in there. Let's get it going. Right, so today our tutorial is on Stridoli, sometimes known as Strigoli, and the Latin word is Selena vulgaris, and you might know it in England as Carletti. I don't know if that's the right word for it anyway. Funny little things. It's sort of like a green leaf that you basically pull off the stem and you cook, and we're going to learn how to cook that today with a tomato sauce. So see you in there. Bye. Okay, so we're here trying to find Stridoli, which I still don't know what they're called, but anyway, they are these little plants here. Okay. And as you can see, that's the top. It's a little bit dry now because it's lasted the winter, but the leaves down here, okay, are all like this. They've got a wonderful smell, and this is what we're going to cook tonight. So we're going to try and leave most of the plant going. Let me just pick one for you, you'll see it later on, but anyway, that's it. Okay. Now then, today's recipe will be made up of stridoli or strigoli, depending on where you come from. Tomatoes, I just went and got some cherry tomatoes, but you can use plum tomatoes or you can use normal tomatoes. The trick here is if you've got finicky people, you're going to need to get the tomatoes peeled. And if you need to see a tutorial as to how to make a red sauce or get peeled tomatoes or whatever, then have a look back in my red sauce tutorial. Okay, you're going to need a carrot, you're going to need an onion as well, and that's basically it, obviously, apart from salt and everything like that. So obviously we need a pinafore as well, and we're ready to go. Okay, right, let's do it. Okay, so first thing is to give them a really good wash, because if it's been raining, they're obviously going to be dirty. You are going to find some of them have got little brown marks on them, etc. Just take them off, and then take all the leaves off from the stems. Okay, as you do that, you'll find that you're going to be checking each one anyway. It's a little bit of a boring job, but hey, if you can speed up the film, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so after 9 hours of back-breaking, painstaking de-stemming the stridoli or strigoli, we've finally come to this result. So now I'm going to give them the last rinse, okay, off, which should be pretty easy. I've done pretty much all the washing and all the rest of it. I'll dry them a little bit because I don't want too much water in the sauce, and then we'll get back to the drawing board. Okay, so I've got my whirligig thing here. Give it a last bit of a spin, and then we will get going on the next part. That's what they look like. All done. Lovely. And the smell's coming back again as well, so that's great. So we're here with the first part of the cooking. We're going to have to do usual sofrito, which again I still don't quite understand what it is in English, so if anybody knows, please let me know. So take off the outer skin of the onion. You obviously can do stridoli in other ways. It's not just with tomato sauce. I like it with tomato sauce because it makes a slight difference to the taste. So makes a lovely difference, obviously, to the taste. So you can do it with garlic and oil. You can do lots of different things. So I think the great thing about this is that when you're out on a walk, if you find some, pick a load, go back and do it, and you realise it's something you've done all off your own back. Even better if you've got a vegetable garden, and you can get the tomatoes as well, but as it's out of season, unfortunately I've had to buy the tomatoes this time, so it would have been done Right, so as far as the carrots are concerned, we want to chop them up into small pieces. Obviously not too small because this is actually part of the dish. So we'll have little cubes if we can. And I will cut them into four, lengthwise, and then going down the top one, and then going across into these little cube shapes. Like I say, not too small as there was a normal sofrito, because it's got to be part of the sauce. Right, so we're ready. Now we'll grab the carrots. And start cooking it like that. Okay. As the carrots get a little bit cooked, we're now going to start on the tomatoes. They've all been washed, obviously. So what I'm going to try and do is basically I'll cut them in half and cut them in half again. So we've got 4 quarters. And with the little cherry tomatoes, we'll cut them once down the middle there. So basically we've got 8 pieces. Okay. Then I'll carry on as well with the big ones. We want around about the same size, just because the skins will end up being a little bit difficult for people that don't like that sort of thing. So if you do like it, if you do like the skins, fine. If you don't, then I suggest you put them in a pan of boiling water for about a minute, and then just take off the skins. Otherwise, squeeze them in a mashed potato presser, and that'll do the job. Okay. Okay, got it all there. Now we'll put that in the pan and carry on. Right, this in turn is going to make quite a lot of juice, a little bit too much for what we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook it for around about 20 minutes, and then add a bit of oil, and then at the final part we're going to add the Stridoli. Okay, jump. Okay, so it's quite dense. There we go. Already the taste is absolutely amazing. And tomatoes and the carrots really do go well together. Just the right amount of oil, and I ended up with doing 3 really abundant pinches of salt, just to give you an idea. It's about 25 minutes into the cooking, 20-25 minutes into the cooking. The stridoli are fairly dry, so that shouldn't make any difference to the liquidity of it. Then make sure it all goes in. Probably find out that it's an endangered species or something like that afterwards. And this will take about, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to cook. Once it's cooked, turn it off, and Bob's your uncle, that is your aunt, we're sorted. Super smell coming from it, and that's basically what it's supposed to look like. Okay, and there you have it, strozzo prete with stridoli and tomato. Right, so give it a taste and see what it's like. Really good, really good. In fact, the fact that there are some carrots in there that are actually edible, that you can actually taste them, you can crunch them, is excellent. Really very, very good. And I tell you what, strozzo prete has to be one of the best pastas for this occasion anyway. Excellent, excellent. Well done me. Okay, so if you like this tutorial, please subscribe, press that bell button, and we'll be back with you with other tutorials. See you then. Bye.